Hey guys, Jinlux here, back with our playthrough of Astlibra Revision. Last time we... yes, we're in Chapter 2. It hasn't given us the name yet, but yeah, we finished Chapter 1, we're on Chapter 2, found out that... well, it was a village of ghosts, more or less. So we saw the bar. We'll continue exploring the town. Alright, so first things, is there... yes, there is. Welcome, we sell magic tools here. Please take a look around. So if you didn't get whatever from the previous chapter, you can get it here, right? Also, they have stone pickaxes now. They have some other, you know, cactus fruit and sapodilla fruit as well. So, you know, whatever, they have newer stuff. See you again. So there's a green arrow right here. Just press up. Actually, you acquired music box of courage. Actually, you don't have to press up. You can also hit the B button to check. Right, so music box of courage. Oh, right. If it doesn't show up in here, it's a accessory or whatever. A music box designed in the shape of Beatrice, the goddess of love and courage. Luck 30. No experience points gained. It's a bit of a... I mean, I guess maybe if you're maxed out. Hey, you've come a long way. Have a look around. Alright, so this one... right, this doesn't require anything, just money. Magical lightning staff. We'll buy it. This powerful staff can summon lightning, produces lightning strikes in random locations. It's a huge pain in the ass. We're not going to use it anytime soon. And I think that's everything else. Now, there's one of these right here. Can I? Sure. Awesome, there it is. Acquired small metal. We'll use those shortly, fear not. Alright, let's go through here. There's, I mean, it looks big at first, it's not that big. The house looks vacant, it's locked. This really is a peaceful, wonderful country. The greenery is lush and the water is crystal clear. Go into the bakery. Hi, welcome. We have freshly baked bread. Yeah, so they have food items. Bread, jam roll, delicious cake. They're all expensive. They also have, you know, you'd think this would be in the tool shop, but it's the bakery. Bakery sells your recovery items, effectively. Chocolate cake, delicious cake, jam roll, bread. Depending on how much grinding you do, you'll be able to get the ingredients to make these eventually. Like, some of these are endgame, like delicious cake, chocolate cake, but you can do it. Nothing over here, and you can't get to the two people in the middle. At least as far as I know, you can't talk to the two people in the middle. There's a page from a book on the ground. We're gonna skip it now because we can't actually scroll down yet. A page has been added to one of your books. We don't actually have the book yet, but it's okay. But yeah, if you have tons of money, you know, then you can come here and purchase a bunch of these. You know, recovers 3,000 HP. Talk to the old man. And I'm pretty sure that's the same one used in the Pekochira village, but it's okay. I don't mind. Reusing sprites, it's okay. That's the sealed castle you can see over there. He's an NPC anyway, it doesn't matter. What are they sealing up there, you ask? I have no idea. It's locked. The road from here leads to the castle. Unauthorized persons are not allowed to enter. You must leave immediately. And then this is there's like 3 levels, I guess. There's the front street, the mid street, and the back street, or whatever. I don't know. There's a deep-looking well. It looks abandoned. Go in here. It's a dress shop. Welcome. A girl's at a disadvantage if she doesn't stay stylish. Oh, you're a gentleman. You'll surely look great in anything. Oh, thanks. Hee hee. Since you're here, how about a book? Oh yeah, so I guess it's a combination, because I see the bookshelves. It's a combination dress and bookshop. Sure, why not? There's some books that are incomplete, but you should be able to find the pages that fill in the gaps. You're welcome to take a look around. Please buy something. Please. Yeah, they're probably not doing too well. Alright, so we have a lot of stuff. Right, mister? Yes. Technique sealing metal. When used with a technique scroll, it seals the technique. The seal can be disassembled to regain the metal. That's key to know. We'll just get 1. If we have money, we'll buy more, but you don't really need them. So what this is used for is those techniques like the shield bash and all that stuff. We have little scrolls for them. And so they're enabled, right? But if you don't want to use... If you find that you're using it accidentally, you could just use this on it, and it'll seal the scroll. And basically prevent it from being used. And if you want to unseal it and use it again, then you just disassemble it. Or I'll show you later. Okay, Book of Mythology contains stories about the gods. And you can only buy 1. Actually, I think you could buy more than 1, but why would you? Fairy Tales of the World contains folklore from across the world. These are the books that have empty pages that you'll pick up. Introduction to Wizardry contains information related to magic. So these are all just like lore. Guidebook contains information about various locations. Small empty bottle. Regular empty bottle. Large empty bottle. They're all surprisingly expensive. Self-made item book, used to record items that have been acquired previously. And this, one of the achievements is basically filling this book out. It's getting 1 of every item, and they're all listed in here. That way you know what you've missed. Do I want to buy these now? Yeah, okay. And we'll get 2 more. So as far as, getting 100% of all items and everything, sealing your scrolls counts as an item, and so you're going to want to do that for all of them. The shop is catered to women, but we're not busy, so come anytime. That makes me sad a little bit. The folks at the bar have been really good to me. This castle town is peaceful thanks to the bar's guild. So it's just some gossiping women. The sign reads, Arena ruins ahead. Danger, beware of falling rubble. And the arena appears to be empty. Page from book on the ground. Right, it's like the arena is empty, it's closed, but, you know, it's probably not going to stay that way forever. Okay, so let's read a bunch of this stuff. Okay, first... yeah, okay, we'll do it from this tab. All right, gods remaining in the human world. Geraldine, the god of war. The male god that governs iron and war. He is depicted as a knight in full face and full body armor. Despite being the god of war, he does not like conflict. In mythology, he is a gambler who enjoys playing chess and poker. He's portrayed as a heavy-drinking, quiet god with a kind heart. It is said that should a strong man search for him, he will invite them into his palace himself and challenge them to a match. He is the most human among the gods and does not have a church. Legend has it he was once a man. Talos! At a time when the world was wrapped in strife, he appeared and ended the conflict with a single swing of his sword. The title of Geraldine is sometimes bestowed upon those who have achieved mighty feats of courage, likening them to the god of war. He has an aversion to Lieselot, the goddess of wealth and pleasure. Mythological novels usually depict him being teased by her. Why have a whole book about gods in the human world? That's... well, maybe we'll find out. Fairy tales. Okay, so the demons page we found is in here. So Elysium. We heard Anulis talking about it. Advanced civilizations existed in ancient times, and their traces can be found in various locations. Their technology is impossible to analyze by today's civilizations, and many relics found in the ruins hold great power. Somewhere in this world exists a paradise created by those ancient technologies. Elysium, the land dreamed of by man. An earthly paradise thought to be a fairy tale, the capital city of the ancient civilization. While various guesses and speculations flitted about, one adventurer said this: if it truly exists beyond the western edge of the world, just as it was imagined to be, it was... be careful. Okay. Just as it was imagined to be, it was overwhelmingly beautiful, a true heaven on earth. The world is said to be flat, with edges on all sides plummeting sharply into a dark abyss. A bottomless void where one wrong step will have you falling for eternity. Elysium was beyond that abyss, the adventurer said. Others say the edge of the world is not the end. Jesus Christ. The edge of the world is the end, not something one can cross. They say Elysium is a simple fantasy used by ecclesiastics to promote their faith. It's kind of interesting, right? I mean, it's a flat world, and they're like, oh, the edges of the world, they drop off into nothing. It's like, I mean, yeah, we're in a 2D plane. It's a good way of sort of explaining the world map, right? Demons. It is believed that demons came into being on the Akrasinon continent about 50 years ago. It began with the discovery of insects and animals that were strangely deformed. Before long, they multiplied and gradually became large enough to attack people. Occasionally, people were eaten, but more often they were simply slaughtered. These creatures resemble devils that are supposedly imprisoned in the spirit world. Though these evil beings exist in another world, it is said that a group of mages working together can summon them. Perhaps Akrasinon established a connection with the spirit world. Oddly, research has revealed not all humans are targeted by demons for slaughter. Some humans can evade demons as if they were invisible. This will be the subject of much future study. Every demon has a creator. It is called the Demon King. The royal castle of Akrasinon has become a nexus for demons, and the Demon King is at the heart of it. Humanity's greatest goal is to defeat this Demon King, assuming, of course, there is only one. Magic. About magic. 1. A special ability that manifests only through training from an early age. It is kind of a psychic ability, a derivative of what later came to be called telekinesis. A person capable of possessing magical power and casting spells, however simple, is called a mage. Among mages, women in particular often have strong powers. Respectfully distinguished, these women are known as witches. Magic can produce supernatural power, but it essentially is limited to generating fire, ice, footholds, etc. However, it is still useful when fighting demons. With the use of larger scale formations, magic can cause extreme phenomena such as human transference and summoning. Human bodies have their limits, and the use of magic has a cost. Those with great magical ability will often suffer extreme physical defects, though sometimes this may be as innocuous as the inability to grow unwanted hair. Or, potentially turning into a bird. Guidebook. Okay. We have a lot, actually, in this one. Okay, Pekachira Village Ruins. The small village sat on the edge of a vast frontier. It was destroyed years ago, and only ruins remain. In the past, when the village prospered, adventurers would take on the challenge of exploring a local cave, which was believed to hold Estrella's scales. However, according to lore, a powerful guardian beast rests near the scales, a sacred beast that acts in retaliation towards those who would try to take control of a tool of the gods. Is it possible someone reached the scales and the gods punished the village with this retribution? At this time, the truth is still unknown. The Great Snowy Mountains of Urugut. A huge mountain range in the north of Rispadar. As the name suggests, the mountains are covered with thick snow. Despite the many demons which roam there, many people risk their lives to visit the mountain hot springs. Emphasizing safety, local tours have hired retired soldiers, mercenaries, and adventurers to protect these tourists. Many visitors are elderly. However, many young women also travel to the hot springs, resulting in others visiting for voyeuristic reasons. The mountains pose dangers in addition to demons. Falling rocks have been known to block paths, and frequent blizzards often produce avalanches. No one should enter the areas without good reason. Some claim to have seen giant footsteps close to the mountain summits, which adventurers believe to be from an identified magical beast. Belcade Mining Town, a town located near a dormant volcano. Volcano has been inactive since the Fiend of Fire was sealed away by the power of a Grand Mage. Belcade Mining Town then prospered from the ore mined from the extinct volcano. After sealing the Fiend away, the Great Sage remained in the town, built the Sage's Tower, and established a defensive force comprised of mages to whom he passed on his knowledge. Anyone can enter the mining town, but the mages patrol the Sage's Tower, and no one is permitted to enter without prior approval. The Great Sage is accompanied by two witches that serve as his advisors. They are at the forefront of demon subjugation and lead over the Mage Corps. It is said that a palatial building is buried in the volcano, and that someone may have found its entrance. There is also an enormous library within the Sage's Tower, which, some claim, has kept an evil god sealed away. Later in the game, if you're playing this for yourself, you generally want to reread these things because they contain clues about side quests and stuff. The evil god being sealed away, all that stuff, right? Beridian Marshland. Some years ago, this area was just a simple forest. Things changed when the giant demon Nushi took up residence, trampling the land and turning it into the swamp it is now. A subjugation force was put together, made up of both the military and would-be heroes, trying to make a name for themselves. Yet all were defeated, their bodies still resting in the depths of the swamp even now. However, a few years ago, Nushi suddenly disappeared. There was no formal report of its death, and its corpse has never been found. The swamp is home to a fruit capable of treating a particular disease, and only an elderly couple inflicted with this illness live close by. The area has a large lake, rumored to be a famous location from fairy tales. It is said to be inhabited by a spirit that rewards honest people. Goblins are also known to live in the swamps. Caution is advised when traveling, as they can be savage. Akrasinon, a colossal nation with the royal castle of Akrasinon located near the sea. Since it occupies the entire northern continent, the landmass itself is sometimes referred to as the continent of Akrasinon. Demons took control of the royal castle and destroyed the local town about 50 years ago. The townspeople fled for new lands as the castle became a hive of demons. Rumor has it that the creatures have a queen insect-like master, known as the Demon King, who sits on the throne continuously birthing monsters. Due to this rumor, the royal castle of Akrasinon is sometimes called the Demon King's Castle. Regardless of the Demon King's Castle, Akrasinon is said to be the place where demons first came into being. Perhaps owing to this, there continues to be frequent sightings of massive, powerful demons. Alright. That is all of the books, except for the self-made item book. Let's use. And see, there you go. These are all the things we've picked up. There's a lot of missing things. Lots and lots and lots. Okay. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so technique sealing metal. I'll show you real fast. So you just synthesize, select the item to be combined with this item. This is how you, I mean, you can craft stuff yourself this way, or you could just use the book and go from the recipe. So we'll seal Sky Sword. You can't actually do more than one because it's only one scroll. Bam. Acquired sealed technique scroll Sky Sword, right? But you can still see what it does. So that's cool. And then you disassemble. Acquire technique scroll Sky Sword and technique sealing metal. Bam. There you go. And now it's back. And then you can see right there on the left upper hand, sealed technique scroll Sky Sword. Yep, so there you go. Alright. So nothing's in the arena at the moment. Alright, let's go to the bar. We've fully explored. I think that's... nothing wrong with destroying all the trees because I want whatever they have to drop. Many times nothing, but every once in a while you'll see like the arrow. You know, eggs, butter, whatever. Hey, buddy. Have you come for a commission? You should speak to the barkeep at the back. He'll sort out most problems. Very stylish, right? Welcome. May I take your order? Alright, let's talk to the barkeep. Welcome. Thanks for coming. Is he even human? A beautiful young man with a talking crow. Yes, indeed. It's you that Mr. Gao was talking about. So I have to ask. It's never addressed. But people just talk to this dude like normal. Are we the only ones that can see that he's basically a lich? Or is that just like accepted? Like no one ever says I don't know. Anyway. Damn it, Gao. I told him I'm not a crow. No, it's nothing. Ahem. Yes, that's us. We heard we could get some information here. Are you the ones Gao was talking about? Ah, you really are beautiful. And the talking crow wasn't a lie. The talking crow wasn't a lie. I thought he was kidding again. My name is Karen, and I'm not a crow. Oh, sorry, you're Karen. Got it. I'm Milu. I run this place on behalf of our almost always absent barkeep. Well, yeah, he's got to sleep in his coffin for like 17 hours a day. I don't know how liches maintain their powers. Who knows? I leave her to do everything around here. Please listen to what Milu has to say. It's about the village you're looking for, your hometown. Seems that finding it will be a bit of a challenge. I had a feeling. An unnamed village attacked by a gigantic demon and a single person named Anulis. It really isn't much info to work with. Most villages on the continent have been threatened and damaged by demons to some degree. So yes, those clues aren't enough. I was thinking, instead of running around from place to place, won't it be more efficient if you set up a base of operations? I was actually thinking the same. In that case, this bar doubles as a guild that takes various requests from all sorts of people in need. I see. That matches what Gao told us. He said he works for it. If you're game, why don't you try working here? To think that Mr. Gao would introduce new workers to the guild, it's simply a miracle. Is that so? Truth be told, we call it a guild, but Gao and I are the only ones doing any of the work. Many people approach us to work here, but Gao rejected them all. He said they had to be trustworthy. We've got bigger problems, you know. Ahem. At any rate, it's rare for him to take a liking to someone. Far from outright rejecting you, he even went ahead and introduced you. We've only just met Gao. He must have something on his mind, for sure. It really helps me out, though. And such a handsome man, too. Ah, you mean me? You're making me blush. We couldn't ask for a better situation, either. It's far better than roaming around aimlessly. We'd love to work with you. Okay, we're colleagues from now on. Glad to be working with you. My back's all cracky. You've become members of the Tavern Guild. I didn't click forward, by the way. It just closed on its own. Thanks for your help. Yeah, thanks in advance. So, could you show us what there is to do? Well, there's nothing urgent for now, so go ahead and take this. She handed me a key to something. It's your house key. A house? Yeah, you can't go without a place to sleep if you're going to be staying in the city, right? You say that, but we've been sleeping outdoors for the last 8 years. Grumble, grumble. You won't do a good job if you're tired. You'll also be dealing with demons. So stop grumbling and go get some rest. You haven't slept yet, right? You look pretty drained. That's true. You've walked non-stop since our battle with the Guardian Beast. Let's just gratefully accept the offer. Well then, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm always here. We'll be waiting. Just rest well today. I don't know if I'll be in tomorrow, though. See you tomorrow. House is on the back streets at the opposite end of the path to the castle. It's quite different from the other houses, so you should find it easily. It's the one that was, all disheveled. It's like the shack. But it's okay, it's a house, you know? In every bar in cities across the continent, you can find handyman services known as guilds. No other place runs with so few people, though. It's all thanks to Milu's skills. It's this one. Did we get a key? No. I mean, not officially. It's not listed in here, at least. It's bigger on the inside. Whoa! Hey, look around! Doesn't it resemble our old place? I like it. I really like it here. It's got a bed, too. That's more than I expected. It's a bit early, but I think we should turn in for the night. We'll go to the bar in the morning. Maybe we'll find a job... Wait, what? Maybe we'll find a job can point us towards your hometown. Maybe we'll find a job that can point us towards your hometown. Some kind of clue. Hey. Wake up. There's someone you should meet. Karen seems to be asleep. No matter how much I talk to him or shake him, he doesn't show any signs of waking. We're using the him, but it hasn't been confirmed. So there's a door right here. I didn't know about this for the longest time. This is the training area that you see, and you can also reset your stats right here. This is the training area you see when you're using those, your skills, your possession skills. So it's just, you know, you could give it a try. You can see what your combos do. You can see how much damage your stuff does. Yeah, there is a treasure chest here. I'll just tell you for later. You have to destroy both of these things to get it to appear. And they have like... It's a lot. They have like a couple 100,000 hit points each. No matter how hard I push or pull, it doesn't budge. Yeah, Karen, we don't know for sure. They're using the word him, but yeah. And even in the intro, it basically shows Anubis turn into him, so. The bird's transgender. I don't know. Who knows? I mean, I know, but I'm not gonna tell. So now we're seeing things. So she ran into here. I mean, she was fading out, but... Also, noteworthy, the guard is gone for the castle. So if you want, you just can't, you know... The drawbridge is up. So you can't go to the castle even though there's no guard, you know? You can go in most of the shops, it's just no one's there. You know, it's late. There she goes. Is this a dream? Is it her ghost? Karen's asleep, after all. You can't wake him up, and yet Anubis is out here being active. Is that a clue? Well, hey, wizard guy. A visitor to this dimension. How curious. Young man, you've got something interesting there. Ho ho, this feeling. Are those Astrea's scales? They're an item far beyond mere humans. Wherever did you find them? Perhaps that's just how fate works. The time will come when you'll deal with the true power of the scales. When it does, which way will your choice tip the balance? I can't wait to see. Was it all a dream? He said we were in a different dimension after all. Hey, what's wrong? It's unusual to see you sleeping in like this. You must be tired from the battle. We're going to the bar today. Let's go and get our first job. Okay, it doesn't open yet. That's okay. It will. Sure. No wait, hang on. I wanna, you know, I need all the butter and all that stuff that I can. Oh, wait, we gotta talk to people. Their dialogue constantly changes, so you don't have to talk to all of them, but I like to. This really is a peaceful, wonderful country. Greenery, we've heard that one before. We'll talk to them anyway. I know it changes. We can go in now. There's some wall in the way. We can't do anything about it yet. Page from the book on the ground. Meldine, the serpent goddess. Yeah. The goddess that governs beauty and bonds, depicted either as a woman representing beauty or as a serpent representing bindings. She is regarded by some as the mother of the sea, and her combination of cunning and beauty attracts many female believers. More than a few churches have been erected in her name. In mythology, the goddess was not always so beautiful. Her ordinary looks and her pursuit of beauty are some of the key reasons she has attracted so many female followers. In the past, townsfolk in the port town of Elysis formed strange local beliefs about Meldine and are said to have witnessed miracles. While other gods have left for the stars, some say Meldine gained faith in the land and still has a relationship with humans. Like other indigenous gods, storytellers rarely depict her in mythological tales for fear of being cursed. Yeah. It's very... In this, the gods are more like Greek or Roman gods, where gods are basically human. You know, they say even Geraldine is, used to be a man, right? Folks at the bar have been really good to me. Yeah, we'll check everything else out in a minute. Kill all the trees. Stuff like that is why. Although mostly I want the cooking items. I'm worried about Gao. Good morning. Did you sleep well? Bartender's gone. That slacker. I mean, but that's the dream, right? Passive income, even though it's BS. You know, you own stuff and just rake in the money while everyone else does the work. Doesn't work that way, but that's the dream, right? Yeah, thanks to you. Is the barkeep not here? He doesn't come around very often, but you'll be fine here. But you'll be fine. I'm here. I see. Then let's talk business. What kind of commissions do you have? Let's see. Find a lost adored cat. Find a lost ring. I've also got some for fight mediators or wedding matchmakers. What's the matter? No, just, isn't there something that would let us travel outside? I don't think that solving any of these problems would lead us towards any clues to this guy's hometown. Really asking for everything here. Even after we gave you a house. No, I mean, how should I say? I'm just kidding. I can manage these kinds of problems on my own. I've saved the tough stuff for you guys, don't worry. Hey, I feel like these kind of jokes are only gonna get worse. What I want you to do this time is transport a regular supply order to the swamps. Goods transport, eh? Gao already left with some supplies yesterday, but he hasn't come back yet. You mean he's missing? The swamps are definitely dangerous, though I'm sure Gao will be fine. But if he ended up getting lost, then I'm worried about what will happen to the old couple the supplies are meant for. So I want you two to take the same package to them. You said these were regular supply deliveries. Hasn't he delivered them before? To be honest, the supplies were usually delivered by a particular merchant. But during a recent trip to the swamps, he was killed by a demon. The old couple who live out there depend on these supplies, so someone has to deliver them in his stead. Got it. So what we need to do is go to the swampland, deliver the goods to the old couple, find Gao if we're lucky, and bring him back. Yep, that's it. Though Gao can wait. Just please deliver the goods to the old couple. They're probably in trouble, so it's your top priority. Oh, there's one more thing. Be careful, because once you leave, you won't be able to come back to town until you deliver the parcel. The place is quite far, so there'll be no time to return. If you've got something to do, do it before you leave. When you're ready, come talk to me again. Understood. It looks like it's going to be a dangerous trip. Let's buy the tools we'll need and get ready. There's commotion in the ruins of the city's arena. Check it out if you've got the time. So, basically, whenever you leave, kind of like going to the, like going to Pekachira Village, this is our base of operations, but when you leave, you stay out there until the mission's done, and then you come back. This is only like in between. It's basically in between chapters, is what it is. Worried about Gao. Yep. Yeah, that dude's a regular at the bar, so we'll talk to him again. Oh, yes, and now the bar is just down the road. Oh. Okay, huh. Well. So, I figured they'd be talking to us. I figured they'd have different dialogue, but I guess not? That's okay. Alright, let's go to the... Let's go check out the arena. Ah! It's full of ghosts now. But Barkeep? Welcome! Thanks for coming! Huh? Centuries of waiting for a challenger. Finally, a worthy contender has come. What's going on? I thought this place was abandoned. The original Rispadar arena closed 1,000 years ago. Today, it is called the Spirit World Arena. It exists beyond dimensions as a coliseum where warriors from outside this world can compete. Spirit World. Beyond dimensions? Well, well, don't think about it too hard. It's simply a place to enjoy the sport of pure combat. So, you're not the Barkeep? The Barkeep of the Three Little Pigs is my public persona. In fact, my real job is being the manager of the Spirit World Arena. I see. Well, sorry to have disturbed you. We'll be going then. Wait a moment, please. Still, combat is some sort of sport, huh? It's not like we enjoy fighting for fun, or have the time to get involved. We'll reward you handsomely, of course. We've collected the most precious magical crystals from faraway dimensions. I'll also bring out my equipment collection. Oh? Well, if there's rewards, that's another story. Right, you see? Please, do give it a try. So, what sort of events are we challenging here? Are there rules? Let me explain. The rules are very simple. All you've got to do is defeat all your opponents. That's pretty much what we do all the time. Should be easy. First, you choose the class you want to challenge, then choose your opponents. Class? The class ranks the overall strength of the opponents. The lower down the list you go, higher the class. In short, opponents are stronger. Uh-huh. It's probably best to try it out, so please take a look at the list. This is where you choose a class. Please choose the class you wish to compete in. So, generally speaking, you get... Each chapter gives you a new cup. Each cup has multiple, like 5 missions in it, right? Please choose the event you wish to compete in. There you go. So the event and the reward on the right. And obviously the lower down the list, the harder it is. Both in terms of cup and individual events. Let's just do trial. Is this the event you wish to challenge? Sure. Then good luck. There are rules, though, sometimes, right? Conditions of victory. Destroy all objects within the time limit. Sometimes it's just defeat your opponent, sometimes it's defeat all objects, or destroy objects or whatever. There's a bunch. You have 30 seconds. Okay. Sometimes they try and trick you, though, so just, you know, be aware. See, like, oh, okay, no, it's toast. Sometimes there's ones on the very edge. Congratulations! Oh my goodness, we have our first tournament winner. New page in history has been written. Winner of this competition will receive a luxurious prize. Please enjoy it. Magic crystals, there you go. We look forward to seeing more challengers. Everyone, please give a big cheer to the challengers. See you again. He says that every time, so we're probably just going to skip it in the future. And whether you succeed or fail, you'll come out of that door and be restored to full health. How much time do we have? Bam, there we go. Coin and force magnets now in effect. That makes me feel a lot better. You are gonna wanna reorganize some of that stuff though, depending on the situation. Okay, Pekachira Cup. A jelly-like quest. Let's see what the rules are for this one. Defeat your opponent within the time limit. Oh. And... nice. Yeah, it's way easier now. I remember when I first tried this on normal. I don't think I was able to do this one. I think I had to go do the chapter before I was able to complete even the basic challenge. That's how much, you know, that's how hard it is. See, like these dudes are at the edges. Alright, acquired adaptation card. And what is that? A mysterious card that increases your adaptability when used, depicts the spirit of water, Rusalka. I believe Rusalka was one of the characters in Axiom Verge. But we're going to want to do all of these, because they give you good stuff. Free dive, Fang Amulet. This one I don't know if we'll be able to do, but we'll try. No, because I need to know what the rules are. Okay. See, the problem is... you don't see them. That's what makes that one hard. Fang Amulet. Which is... attack power... oh, hell yeah. Amulet shaped like a fang seems to make you stronger. Pekachira, decorative box, the principle of Geo. Oh no. Defeat your opponent without sustaining damage. See, there you go. You can block, but the bats is what will get you. Without getting hit, basically. And that's freaking insanely difficult. Well, that was a waste of time. Ah, okay. Yeah, you gotta watch out for the bats. See, that's a problem, right? Because we don't have something that shoots forward yet. But there's no time limit. That was a little risky, but, you know. Okay, I think that's all on that side. And see, that's the other thing is, you know, sometimes they double up, you gotta watch out for them. Alright. Acquired decorative box. An empty, splendid-looking box. It's, You're not gonna use it for like until like the end of the game. Okay, precipice, small metal. If we can, we'll do all the Bridian cups as well. Defeat your opponent. Basically, just be careful. Something like this. Oh, whoa, that's sneaky, right? Because you whack that thing and then you get knocked off, or it hits you and then you get knocked off. Or you do like an accidental step forward and then... Oh, you. What do you think? Another one there? Probably so. Clever, right? Oh, you. Trying to figure out how to get up there now. Like this is a problem. There we go. I screwed that up because I jumped twice to get over. I jumped, and then I did a mid-air jump to go forward, and then I couldn't get back. Instead of jumping forward and then jumping back, I did 2 jumps forward. That's crap. Nope. Okay, how we doing? We'll see. See, it's like, you know, slow and steady wins the race for this. You wanna run for it, but don't. Ah, well. Okay, so I know there's one there. I should be able to hit it with this, maybe. That's why I like the throwing thing so much. Although, you know, presumably you could also use items, but... Oh, you dick! It really doesn't help that my hands are so frickin' sweaty. Okay, we'll try... You know, if you weren't doing it on vertical platforms like this, then it would be fine, but that's the challenge. Oh, so you can hit it there without... That was not what I wanted to do, but it worked. Whoa, careful you. Don't be doing that. Don't trust these flowers. Okay, well. Okay. Oh, I must have shot the lower one with my cold bullet from earlier. Small metal, excellent. Save just in case. See if we can do one of those other ones. It's funny because I have everything in luck, and I don't know if we necessarily need... See, these are going to be hard. Like, that's 2 of the boss for the area. Usually you're not strong enough to do any of these. It's not so bad at the moment, probably because of the easiness. All right, well, yeah. Oh, see, look at we're taking some damage. Take it. Now, could I, you know, respec my character to put points into the other stuff? Yeah, I could, but... Frog tank. Without using an item. Ow. Oh, crap. Wow, look at how... Yep. So, my adaptability... Right, the whole adaptability thing. Yeah, kind of important because I'm underwater. God damn, you guys are tough. And I'm making it harder myself because of that. We'll probably switch back to the, Oh, don't take damage. Yeah. There you go. Alright, well. Just take it out completely. Because honestly, stuff like adaptability, let's just do maybe 10 of each. And 5. So, boom, there we go. All right. Oh, it's time to stop. Alright guys, that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for your time and attention. I really do appreciate it. Really hope you guys are enjoying these episodes. As always guys, questions, comments, concerns, good, better, and different. Let me hear them. I do try and read all of them. I do try and respond to all of them as well. What is your guys' unique positive moment for today? For me, I was gonna mention the... I got some deer meat from one of my coworkers. That's why I started talking about the new job. And I ended up cooking it. It was ground up. So, but basically made it into like I did a spaghetti squash, and I pan fried it with some bunch of butter, like a lot of butter, mushrooms, tomatoes. I cut up a scallion, some garlic. Just kind of cooked it all together, and then put it on the spaghetti squash. It was really good. Oh, I did seasonings. I did some salt and pepper, of course. A little bit of rosemary, thyme, and dill, actually. And it turned out really well. Really good. I think the butter made the biggest difference because venison is really lean and butter just tastes good. So, but that's my unique puzzle moment. Hopefully your guys just as good, if not better. Hopefully better, of course. Hope to see you guys next time. Till then, guys, take care.